Good morning, guys. Overnight we had uh, the BOE, where a number of people were expecting a 50 basis point move, and we only got 25, with dovish commentary around that. Um, Market sort of took it in instead. If we have a look at the pound, it flipped and flopped and closed where it started. Um, as you can see there, that's what they call a test bar. But almost to the pip on this one. Still a higher low. And am I expecting a bullish pound from here, with interest rates at 5.25% and inflation high? I don't see it, but I've been wrong about the pound before. Back in July here, I didn't see the reason for that strength either. Well, pretty much all year. Um, it's more of a US dollar story, and that is tricky because overnight we saw stocks weaken, so you'd expect a stronger dollar on the back of that. If we look at the S&P, sideways, yeah, but certainly not stronger. So with the weakening stock market, you'd expect a stronger dollar. That's the safe haven flow out of stocks into bonds. But bonds were getting sold off as yields continued to climb. And this is the 10-year bond. You can see there that very strong day, pushing into 4.18% interest rates. And the trigger for a recession was over 4%, and the 10-year certainly doing that and holding it, and not showing any signs of weakness. The 2-year was a little bit more sideways. As we can see there, it's been stuck in that range around the 4.8. And tomorrow night, we will have non-farm payrolls. Now, we're going to get two non-farm payrolls before the next FOMC, and we'll get two inflation numbers as well. So without the FOMC meeting until end of September, or towards the end of September, your market's going to be watching the data and reacting to the data more strongly than if there was an FOMC sooner. So be mindful of that and be wary. But the thing I wanted to talk about here was that US dollar didn't strengthen with those yields. So you'd expect higher yields, higher US dollar, and that didn't happen. So there's a bit of a disconnect happening in the market, and looking at the dollar index, a little bit weaker overnight. I wouldn't read too much into that. I would expect it maybe come back. It has, you look at the 4-hour, it's been on a pretty strong trajectory, as has the 1-hour. I expect maybe a possible further selling down to sort of the 102 level, but maybe not. It might bounce from here and carry on. I wouldn't be a seller of US dollars in this environment, and I'd certainly wait for the non-farm payrolls to make that decision anyway. Okay, and that's about it. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Trade accordingly. We will see you Monday.